Hello. So we are Group 3. Our project, we renamed it. Well, we did not rename it. It is still AI Doorman. It's just a little bit better than what we presented during the hackathon. A little bit more additional features we added to it. So I'm Doreen. This is Sally, and that's Oscar, and this is our project. Okay. So AI Doorman is an artificial system. Uses motion detecting and a camera sensor. Basically, it's like a doorman. Someone comes to your house, it takes a picture of them and lets you know who's there. So the general concept is that, yeah, there's a person at your door. Motion sensor turns on once it reaches a certain place, and then notification with camera image and a timestamp will be sent to you, and then from that you'll also be able to see live footage of whoever is there. Our approach, we used these specific hardware and software items. We used a Raspberry Pi, a motion sensor, similar to what we had used for our other project. We also used the Raspberry Pi camera and a relay for the Arduino. For the software, we used Python and Azure Cloud Service. They have a face API, and we'll explain why we use that.
So this is our system and how it works. So first thing is that the motion sensor will detect that there's some motion, and the relay will turn on the light switch. And then when that happens, the camera will be activated and start recording and scanning for faces. It will take a picture, and then it uses the Azure Face API to detect the face. And once the face is detected, we send the picture with the face and the description of the person through email. And what we've added since the hackathon is the facial recognition and also the live video footage. So we made a website where you can view the live footage of what's going on so basically, like, let's say you're at work and you want to see, if someone's at your house, you can log in there and you'll be able to see what's going on at your house. So this is a sample of the email notification. We used to send video, but now we just send the picture because we added the facial recognition to that.
So the reason we chose the Azure Face API is because we were going to go the route of OpenCV, but as we were trying to install it, it was taking forever, and it ended up not being installed. Also, I noticed that facial recognition and things like that takes a long time, so the time of that is just crucial for something that's home surveillance. So the way I solved that was with the Azure Face API. So all it does is takes a picture, sends it to the cloud, and says, "Hey, is there a face here?" And then Azure just returns the values, and then we draw it on the picture, right? So also it allows for more faces to be detected. It allows for detecting the age, the gender, the head, all these features that it's all cloud-based, and we don't have to code it. It's just on the cloud. So that's why we decided to choose that. Next slide. So now we are going to do the demo.
Do you want to do a live view first?
Yeah, I want to click on that X after that.
Okay, right. So
this is the page that we made. This is running on the Raspberry Pi. It's using PHP, Apache, and we have a MySQL server in the backend to run this part, right? So whenever we hit the start video feed, it updates the database, and then from the database, our program reaches out, checks the database if there's an update, and then it activates the live video. So here we can see that it's all live. So that's you guys over there. So now if you stop the video feed, once it stops the video feed, the program goes back into motion detection, right? And so then whenever the motion sensor detects motion, it starts looking for actual.
So can you
The live video?
Yeah.
Okay.
The live video? Yeah. Okay. Are you ready?
So then hit the stop the video, and then down at the bottom, hit on this one right here.
The email?
No, the V. VA. Yeah, So this is what's going on the actual Raspberry Pi. And here you'll see that we'll detect motion, turns on the LED, right, and starts searching for faces, right, and says no faces found. If I turn it over there, it should start getting a face at some point. Struggling. Yeah, get closer. We've also run into issues where it starts overheating. Because
Too many applications where it's
well, the way I did it is I had to thread it, so it threads all.
Did it find it?
There's a face right there,
Face?
right? And then go back to Gmail,
okay.
or go to the browser, the one on the left, and then just open up a new tab.
Yeah, it's a Gmail.
So detects the face, sends it via email. Use that first one.
So this is the email that we got.
Double click. Right? And then here, just detects the face, detects if they have glasses, their smile percentage, and their age as well. So, yeah. Any questions?
So you said beside the face, it also detects the age?
Well, this is all Azure side. It's not very accurate. So like when I was doing in my test, it was telling me I was 33 and I'm only 22. So
Yeah, so right here it
Yeah.
says that I'm a female, 38 years old, no glasses, and smile 0%. So, but when we did it earlier, it said I was 22 years old and I'm 21. So it sometimes it gets pretty accurate.
And people
Because
get,
that's what I was like,
people
wondering,
get
like,
angry.
how could they come up with the age factor?
Yeah.
yeah. So I think they like released the API out there, and then since people keep uploading
Yeah,
pictures,
Pictures, yeah.
they're having some
Training.
cognitive
Training
thing
it,
that
yeah.
does that.
So,
So
very good things, yeah. Congratulations.
So do you feel comfortable uploading your faces to the file?
sort of. It's debatable. I looked at their because at my job we work with Azure and the .NET side and everything, and they're HIPAA compliant, so it's as safe as it could probably be. So I assume it's not too risky.
Your face is in the file already. Who's caught? Who's caught?
Yeah. So
And what are the limitations with Face API? Number of requests?
I think it was 35,000 requests per like second.
I
So
think it was requests per second.
I think it was per second, might have been per hour, one of those two. I briefly looked at it, but it didn't crash on me when I was doing it. So I would get like, I think I got like 500 emails from myself
Oh,
when I was testing it.
very interesting.
Yeah, so at least 500 is for sure. So
With the free trial, it's gonna be 35,000 as you said, per hour. Right.
yeah. Also, they do have part of their API has a real-time video, right? The only problem is that it's on .NET.
Okay.
It's on .NET, so they don't have a Python version for it. This one's just the way I did it was with the API,
Okay.
right? They actually have like their own integrated libraries and things like that work with it. So
So even live video, it can capture the video and then detect faces or whatever it is, right?
Yeah.
The live video feed. Okay.
yeah, but not in our application, but the API does.
The API
Yeah.
does.
How does the video feed work?
The video feed, I have it just, I took an example from the internet and just,
So you have like on your PHP code, on your server, do you have a video tag?
well, no, the server part is separate from the Python server one, so it creates a new server, starting a new instance, and then from the server on the Pi, I connect to that server from within the Pi. So it creates a new web page and everything, and then it just updates the image
So,
periodically.
so currently you have a web interface, right? Not a mobile?
Yeah.
Well, it works on phone as well, so the way I tested it was on my phone, so yeah, I could actually pull it up on here and it will
But
work
just
fine.
through the browser, right?
Yeah,
The
through the
browser.
browser.
Yeah, we don't have an app yet for that.
Again, you can just use the whole view app.
Yeah, well, I figured it's a design thing because usually you have the Android versus iOS, and so you can't develop both apps at the same time, you know. So the web version of it is a nice fix for that.
What did you use to pull the video feed?
Just the Pi camera.
I mean, like, what software?
It's in Python, so the Pi camera has a library for that, and then I don't remember what library it was, but it creates a website and then creates a live video feed. It just posts the images to a folder on the Raspberry Pi, and then on the website it just continuously updates as there's new
So
images.
it's all benefits you get with that eye camera, right?
Yeah.
And for creating, storing more images every time.
Yeah, so it creates a buffer where it starts pulling the buffer and then just displays it, and then it just keeps going until it runs out of. Yeah.
How did you structure your web app or anything like database and everything organized?
Well, first I did the Python side, right, and then so.
This basic scripting where you, whenever the motion is detected, you capture the face, send it to the cloud API, like face API,
Yeah.
get the result. And why do you have database?
Oh, the database is only for so it's a layer between the website when the PHP website updates the database.
Okay.
The Python code checks the database in case there's an update. It's just so that it knows
it's a
when.
middleware like.
Yeah, it's a
middleware.
yeah. Because I was gonna do it all on Python code, but it was more difficult than I cared to worry about, so I just decided to use a database that.
Okay.
It's a Linux system, so it has Apache and MySQL and everything.
Did you have that architecture icon? Where you have
The architecture?
server?
Oh no,
Yeah.
I didn't make one.
Oh. Cool. Any more questions?
I mean, seriously, I was thinking if you guys presented this thing in
Yeah.
hackathon,
Yeah.
it would be
Yeah.
serious competition.
Well,
Yeah,
it
we
came
just
at a
ran
very
out of
bad
time.
time. I had other events that I had to go to during that weekend, so yeah,
Very busy. So.
yeah.
Thank you.
So let me stop the video.
Is it still going?
Yeah.
Oh, penalty.
No, I wasn't using Panopto. I was using something else.
The major